Hi there. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about playing the piano. So specifically accompanying somebody or accompanying the choir at church or wherever you're at. Okay. First of all, for me, I sometimes do not let's see. Sometimes I find a piece of music challenging. In fact, I would say quite often I find music that I'm given challenging to play. There's a ton of accidentals. Perhaps there's so many notes in a chord, like they try and stick 5 notes in a chord using all 5 of your fingers, and they're not spaced right, and so that's a challenge. So sometimes I just find a piece of music frustrating, and so then it comes time for me to perform the music. And although I have looked at it and tried to practice it over and over, there's parts that I can't get. And I get so frustrated that I don't even want to practice the song because it's no fun. To me, it's a lot easier to play a piece of music when there's less notes. That's for me. I like less notes, not just for being able to play it, but I think it sounds better. So for me, I feel that, again, as I've just said, I think less notes is better. I just think it sounds better. Doesn't matter if a song is fast or slow, I like less notes. Specifically if I'm going to play it. If somebody else is going to play it and they can play all those notes and they like all that, great. And maybe some people like listening to that, but not me. So there comes a point where it's time to perform. So like tomorrow, for example, and I have this music here, and it's got just 3 pages, which, you know, you're thinking, that should be a breeze. But there's a place in this music here where near the end, I don't know what they're trying to do. Maybe they're trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do, but I don't like it. So what I do when I'm playing a piece of music that I don't like the arrangement of, I will do a few things. I will remember to keep the tempo. So that's the most important thing, is to keep the tempo. Okay, next thing, start well and end well. Okay, play the first note well, play the last note well. And everything in between will be just great. So play the first note, the last note, keep the tempo. Okay, and then as you're playing this song, since keeping the tempo is very important and you want to do that, there's going to be times where you encounter a part in the song where you just need to breathe and smile, and you're going to need to leave out some notes, because you're going to get to it and you're like, I know that I can't play that note. Well, it's performance time. So if you come to this and you know you're not going to be able to get it, don't play it. Play the first 2 notes that you're thinking, oh, I can play these first 2 notes in the measure. And then you can't play the next 2 notes, that's fine. This is 4/4 time. Play two next beats. Still keep the tempo by playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. If you can only play the first note in the whole measure, that's great. Don't worry about those other 4 notes. Just play the first note. I don't know. I can't tell. I have no clue. Don't know. Can't play those 4, and we're switching channel. It just doesn't matter. Just keep the tempo. So that's basically what I wanted to mention today, is as you're playing along and you're performing, play what you can. That's just like with life in general. Do what you can. Like with the music, you're gonna have 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. You will have 62 measures and then you're done. Kind of like with life, you're going to have 120 years max and then you're done. Okay? Every day, 24 hours. You have those 24 hours. You sleep during some of them and then you're awake for so many, and day's over. You need to go back to sleep. So as you're playing, it's going to move along. With or without you, the tempo is going to go. Once you start, you've got so many more measures. Play the notes you can play. Forget about the notes you can't. You don't have to be perfect in life and in playing the piano. You just do what you can. Breathe and smile. Begin well, end well. So best wishes to you in your things that you're doing and when you're playing, and have a good night. Bye.